What's going on, Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. We're back with another roster review. Next on that list, DarthRaki Jr. So I believe this is his alternate account. We tried to review his roster a while back, but his ally code that he gave us was not right. I couldn't pull him up in game. But I did message, and I did put it in the description of my reviews. So I think I get better with every roster review that I look at. So I would think everyone else that's coming up to the game that wants to do better, and I kind of shout out some things and kind of tell you what to expect and give some tips out there. So I hope you're watching my shows. Alright, so DarthRaki's guild is Nothing Too Serious. That's pretty cool. I like that guild name. So he's in Division 10. That's cool. I'm in Division 7, and I try to do my best to make sure everyone is prepared to go in Division 7. I give you guys the inside look. I tell you what you're going to face, what you should be farming, but let's try to get in there and help them out. So fleet rank number 215. You always want to get as high as you can in both arenas. That's how you get competitive in the game, by getting the crystals. You know, I do mess around and let my squad rank drop pretty low just so I can face teams like Night Sisters, General Grievous, stuff that I see in Grand Arena. So I like that Night Sister team. Very nice job. I did roll with the Secretrix, the bugs. Let's take a look. Alright. Turn that volume down. I always want to see capital ships first. What do you have in Division 10? So of course I don't think it'd be very hard to have a negotiator or malevolence. So you're working with executrix. So a lot of people don't know that in Division 7 you have to have 4 fleets. So I try to give you all this information so everyone is prepared. You know, accounts like this in Division 10, you guys have so much time. You guys will dominate and win every single round, I promise you, by the time you reach Division 7. Which is some of the tips that I give you. So you got to have 4 fleets. Nobody has 4. You got to have 2 great ones to full clear. It is more common now that people do have a 7-star negotiator and a 7-star malevolence. I would say 3 out of 10 people. And the rest have for sure one of them at 7 stars, the other one's at 5 stars, and some of them have a very nice home one fleet, so sometimes 2.5. So be prepared. Fleet is now worth more points in Division 7. Alright, let's go through this roster. So Spy, you got the bugs, good job there. 1.1 million galactic power. Relic Bosk is nice. Always be careful. Your Spy at Relic 2 can one-shot that Bosk easily. Alright. I always say 7-star negotiator first, just because you're going to get Anakin, you're going to get Snips, you're going to get 5s. Those are must-have relic toons, and they work very well with negotiator. If you want to get malevolence, not a problem at all. Okay, got Vader working on that. You'll have that by Division 9 easily. So not too much going on with the fleet. What I would highly recommend, if you're not going for SLKR or Ray, I say it all the time like a broken record, you got to get Negotiator or Malevolence to 7 stars. Favorite right now, everyone, the pilotless ships, BTL, BY-wing. So there's a lot of them, so it's hard to farm all of them if you're free to play. So what I would recommend, if you, like I said, if you have no Finalizer, no Radis, you're going to get Negotiator. You've got to favorite BTL BY-wing. That way you can pull Bosk away from it. BTL BY-wing. It's a long farm. I'm like 2 shards away from 7-star. And then you've got to get favorited Hyena Bomber and Vulture Droid. Those 3 right there will cause you to go insane in farming. So it's like, oh man, how many? I can't farm them all. You are right. It's hard to do that. So do those 3 for sure, and then pick a 4th, either Rebel Y-wing or Imperial TIE Bomber. You can make a great fleet out of one of them. It's hard to do. If you can farm all of them, make sure you're doing it. All right, let's go to your squad arena team, because fleet is worth more points in Division 7. Now that Capital Games added another fleet, so if you don't have 2 great fleets, you will have to set a super heavy defense because your fleet is terrible. Alright, let's go to squad arena team. Number 662. I'm sure he can get higher than that, but let's get in there and take a look. Alright, so Galactic Power 1.1 million. Great job. That's early game. I I always say you guys deserve the biggest fist bump. I respect that grind because look, you only have 2 relic toons. You don't have very many gear 12. Your team could not. Sometimes it's just the grind of the game. So thank you for playing. First off, I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I really enjoy doing roster reviews. I like to see what people have. I can't start a second account just because I'm a very busy person. So I love to see what everyone else has. So first time I've seen somebody at 1.1 million galactic power have a relic DACA. So this relic DACA with Night Sisters, I guarantee you in Division 10 is causing some serious issues. And then he's got bugs. These are 2 annoying teams. I don't know about y'all, but when I face a Night Sister squad, I have to use like a full relic team or like a really good low level A, high B team. I can't be the only one. You guys comment below. So you got Bosk, very nice. I love Bosk. CLS, very nice. Han Solo. General Kenobi at 7 stars. Great job at 1.1 million galactic power. I do like Stormtrooper Han. I used him for a while. I think he is underrated. He's pretty good. I like him. Alright. So when it comes to a point where you need like an R7 Stormtrooper Han, I am all over it. Alright, you got Rex, pretty cool. Padme, very good. So you got 2 good squads. Padme, CLS. So we'll go back to the top and give it a little path of domination. Alright, R2-D2, very nice. How do I say very nice on R2-D2? I'm just looking through the roster. So Darth Vader, only at level 77. Definitely get that to 85. At this early galactic power, you need credits, sim tickets, energy. It's a pain. So I understand that. Definitely get him up there. You should be soloing with Darth Vader. Tomorrow starts the extra drop for Cat Shards. I'm going to be all over that too. So Palpatine, Old Ben. You got Grandmaster Yoda at 7 stars. Very nice. Okay, I still don't see a Jedi Knight Revan. Padme, very nice. Always, guys. Moff Gideon. He's great. With Darth Vader, to give Darth Vader offense up for 2 turns, you can, especially early game, that's a good culling blade right there. I use Basilisk Sean Fallen with Vader. I love that squad. If you guys watch the videos I put out, I love my Darth Vader squad. I'm going to start doing more videos of those. Alright. I love Darth Maul. He looks great. General Grievous, you'll put him on defense in Division 7. That's kind of about it. So I want to know, DarthRaki, what Galactic Legend are you going for? I always want people to message me in my Discord. If you guys want to join an amazing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes community, the link to my Discord is always in the description. Just before I review you guys, not like a week ahead of time, I'll forget, but I want to know some things. Before I go live, the live's not really working out very well. I need to get better with it. So I kind of like doing it like this. So, like I said, first off, great job. Galactic Power 1.1 million. Thanks for playing the game. So now let's talk a little bit about, what you should be prepared for by Division 7. So in Division 7, I am beating people with Galactic Legends because I have a strong core. So now that I am going full steam ahead for Jedi Master Kenobi, and I know it's needed to relic toons, I'm talking about the Cantina slicing materials, the scavenger materials, is going to drive you insane. So you're going to waste so much, not waste, but you're going to use so much on all the prerequisites needed for your Galactic Legend, and you'll be bone dry for your core team. So yes, you'll have a Galactic Legend, but you will lose to somebody who has core squads, because I just set a super heavy defense and they can't even clear my front wall. The guy in the first round didn't even attack. The guy in the second round, same thing, has got a Galactic Legend but no core. So Jedi Knight Revan, Padme, CLS, Darth Revan, Darth Malak, Gas, you got to get these squads. You definitely have to have a big bang team. Gas or Darth Vader, Darth Malak. I'm going to say Gas. Gas is the #1 toon in the game that's non-Galactic Legend. I was always say full steam ahead for, okay, sorry, I'm all over the place. Let me give you the journey. Everyone should be going towards Jedi Knight Revan first. I truly believe. And then Padme. If you can at the same times, both of those squads. Your next one should be Darth Revan and Darth Malak, just because you need Jedi Knight Revan to get Darth Malak. And then it should be full steam ahead for Gas. Gas is amazing. And then you could do CLS. Everyone has a Vader squad. All right, let's go through some of these tunes. So he's early game. I can't look at everyone's mods. I'm going to check the core toons that are super important for everyone to have. So first off, I definitely want to see the Night. Actually, you know what? We'll save the Night Sisters to last. I like Night Sisters. All right. Who are your fastest toons? So I'm trying to help people dominate and win every single round by the time they reach Division 7. So speedy toons, you have Brood Alpha, very nice. Grandmaster Yoda, Padme. Okay, CLS, good there. All right. Let's take a look at this Brood Alpha. So I love my Brood Alpha squad. I like the bugs. I was probably like the first person to get them all to 7 stars in my original guild. I just knew something was coming. So to get Brood Alpha, super annoying to where your opponent will message you in-game and tell you what is going on with your bugs. Happens to me all the time. Speed and tenacity. Speed, I would say in your division, whatever the speed your Vader, the fastest Vader in your shard is, you better get Brood Alpha faster. Because Vaders are soloing Brood Alpha squads. I would do it all the time. I can still do it. So his speed, mine's at like 292 speed. That requires a full Vader squad, maybe even Tarkin lead, depending how slow your Vader is. And then tenacity. So the tenacity on my Brood Alpha is so ridiculously high. Vader can't apply dots to my Vader. I test in Squad Arena all the time. I haven't tested over, I think, a 95%, which is kind of hard to get. And it cannot apply dots to my Brood Alpha. His tenacity is like 180 something ridiculous percent. Just for that, I mod my Brood Alpha squad for Vader. All right, let's take a look at some stats. Health protection, you'll always get that really high, especially with relics. Speed 234. Okay, so in division, I think you're in division 10, it's kind of hard to get, you know, Vader that fast. But if you only had a 225 Vader, 220, you could solo this Brood Alpha squad because it's only 234. So definitely try to get that higher. I know it's kind of hard to spread out those speed mods, but definitely I would say I always recommend super fast Brood Alpha with lots of tenacity. So with Queen's Will built in, he has like 110% tenacity. So my Nest at 169% still gets debuffed. So I know my Vader can apply dots, but then again, it's hard for Vader to get that high potency in Division 10. So try to get that higher. I always recommend, you know, a tenacity set and then tenacity cross for sure. Good job there. You know, you want health protection. Health protection, very nice. You want speed up here, of course. So good job there. I would just recommend getting a, so you see how you have an offense set, and also early on, mods are hard to do, so I respect that you don't have a complete secondary set. Not a problem at all. It does happen, but I highly recommend early game players complete the set. Switch that to a tenacity set, and watch, you should be really good. We try to get that speed up. I love Brood Alpha, and I love to get advice on him because I want to see these deadly Brood Alphas in Division 7. Now, of course, above Division 6 and 5, they're going to be forgotten about, but they are very good, especially early game. If people don't have their Vader right, or if they don't have, you know, it's very hard to have Darth Vader this early on. Bugs are a nuisance. you got two annoying squads, Bugs and Night Sisters. All right, Boss, we just want to see speed. There's two ways to run Boss. When I was coming up early in the game, I did run him on defense. He's got to have lots of tenacity, no less than 150%. 211 speed. Okay, you got tenacity 52%. He does get 50 from his lead. Okay, so you got 100%. So that's why it's easy to get. You know, you want to have a tenacity cross for sure. Yeah, that'll fix that right there. Okay, health protection, health, very nice. Speed up here, of course. Yes. So at least try to shoot for like no less than 150% tenacity, because high tenacity Boss can be annoying. He cannot be debuffed. He keeps gaining taunt, and the bounty hunters with bounty hunter resolve shoot around the taunts. He's pretty good on defense. You know, like I said, I would highly recommend that for everyone that's early game, is to test your squads that you put on defense in Squad Arena. Like, put it on auto. I do it all the time. That way you can see how they react. You know, what moves do they use all the time. That's why I know Count Dooku, Makashi, 10 out of 10 times, 100 out of 100 times. Commander Luke Skywalker, very nice. You already have them set up for Chupio, 4 offense. The critical damage, like I said, you know, it's totally fine. It's hard to get good mods when you're coming up. So I would recommend doing probably a potency set as you're coming up. But then when you get to Division 7, you'll probably have enough potency from secondaries because you'll be farming for that kind of mod. So you could switch to a health secondary set. That's what I have. But here, So you have some offense in the secondary, very good job. You know, that's almost equal to like 2% or something like that. You want to have potency in the primary, but I shoot for offense percentage because it just does better with relic. So potency in the primary with offense percentage and speed in the secondary, and then I would take whatever the third and the fourth are. If you reverse it, which I'm looking for, lots of crosses with offense percentage in the primary, but it's got to have two things for sure in the secondary: potency percentage and then speed. For sure. So it's your early game, and you have so much time to build mods. I would highly recommend doing that daily. And then I lock mods that I come back and work on them because I'm free to play. Critical damage, very nice. It's got an offense percentage. I hate when Capital Games does that. It comes out with these mods that have like 0.06 or something like that. Terrible offense percentage. So if that rolls up all 5 times, it probably won't even barely get to 2%. So I hate when Capital Games does that. So good job that you have an offense percentage in the secondary. But of course there's no speed. So farm for the same thing. Critical damage triangle. Offense percentage and then speed. I'll take whatever the third and the fourth are. The third, if you can get potency, very nice. That's how you should be able to build up your potency. Try to shoot for those. You know, offense percentage, speed, and potency. But the offense and the speed is very important. Arrow up here, same thing. Speed in the primary, like I said, he's like Darth Vader. You kind of want, he's like Papa, you know, he wants the same stuff. So, protection, health, yeah, you'll definitely find something different. Alright, so for sure, you want offense percentage right here in the diamond, for sure. 18 speed. You have the right Zeta, it binds all things. I love my CLS squad. You don't have to take him higher than R4. Mine at R6 is so powerful. He'll swipe people out, and it'll stop the Terminator train. So definitely R3, R4 with good mods. Alright, let's go on there. So I'm trying to hit a lot of the core teams. Geonosian Spy, relic at 1.1 million galactic power. Said those two relics right there, Old Doc and Joe Spy, are annoying. That's crazy. A relic Spy in what division again were you in? Division 10. Okay, yeah, that's cool, man. I like that. Geo Spy is nasty. So what do you have here? Critical damage, very nice. It's got a maxed out square. Yeah, this is an annoying Geo Spy. Respect. I have protection here on the cross as well. I did have offense maxed out, but he's squishy, and sometimes at an AoE and like territory battle or something like that, he would die. So I respect protection. Very nice there. What's his damage? 5,500. Very nice. I want to check something really quick in his ship. What's Geo Spy's damage in Division 10? That's nasty. 25,000 damage. This right here is a one-shot to Bosk. If you guys are one-shotting Bosk, definitely comment below. I'll give you a fist bump. That's awesome. His spy, he is nasty, and so is his ship. Alright, so I love doing roster reviews. It's cool. Sun Fact, I'm going to have a mod for thickness, lots of tenacity. I like to have as much tenacity as I can on bugs, just because they all assist each other. Han Solo, we all know, you know, critical damage, critical chance. You want as lot as, you know, offense cross, critical damage triangle, maxed out offense square. You always want a lot of speed on your rebels, especially on Han Solo, because, or not Han Solo, but Commander Luke Skywalker. They live off of speed, resisting, debuffs. They start to just go. Ezra Bridger, I used him a lot too. You know, even thinking about using him with my JKL team, but then again, if it's not a GL prerequisite, I'm not working on it. I can't afford to relic Ezra. And then also for Vader, if I put my team on defense, Vader would get more speed from Ezra because he's a Jedi and a Rebel. But I do like Ezra. Jedi and Anakin, definitely look at him. All right, 4 offense, 2 health. Okay, yeah, I definitely want to do at least 4 offense, 2 health, or 2 potency. Like I said, he's Darth Vader. Whatever you need more of, crit chance or potency, should be your secondary set. So let's take a look here. Early game, not a problem. 176 in Division 11. Division 10, that's probably pretty quick. In Division 7, you want to shoot for, I would say, no less than 250. You know, mine's like 279 or something like that. Try to shoot for at least no less than 250. Okay, you got critical damage, 150. He's missing the triangle, I think. Potency, 32%, not too bad in Division 10. But the higher you climb, if you see some Darth Maliks that are relict, be careful. He could solo your Padme squad because he cannot apply healing immunity and buff immunity to Darth Malik. Same thing with Nest. Nest can solo a Padme squad. Of Anakin's potency is 100% less than Nest's tenacity. Okay, offense, critical chance. So potency is more important than critical chance. Through leveling him, you'll get his critical chance up high enough. Damage, he's your damage dealer. He should be no less than, I would say, 7,400. Mine's at like almost 8,000. Because you have 4 offense mods. Alright, let's go on there. General Kenobi, he should be thick. You want health. So, like I said, it's hard to have good mods when you're coming up. So, you're going to run him under Padme eventually. Padme health up is based, protection up is based off of your toon's health. So, I would recommend 4 health, 2 defense. Defense makes protection up last longer, and he's your tank. Alright, let's go on from there. Let's see. Rex, I've had to make him faster and faster every single division. I love my Gas and 501st. They are my #1 team because I have no Galactic Legend. He's got to be fast. No less than 313 speed by Division 7, I'm going to say. Because in 3v3, you will lose to Darth Revan with Gas if Rex does not go first. 313, 314, you're around 350 speed. There are only unicorns that are faster than 345 speed Darth Revan. If you have a speed that's over 345, you belong in my Discord. The only people I've seen faster than 345 are all in my Discord. Alright. They're great people in my Discord, guys. It's so fun. If you love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, you definitely belong there. We have the bots. If you know what the bots are, you definitely belong in my Discord. Alright. Rex, just going to be super fast. Aerial advantage can be evaded, guys, so be careful with that. Alright. Padme, everyone's going to shoot for Padme. She is great. You don't need to have her higher than R3, R4. Just have good mods. Always want to do 4 health, 2 defense, just because on a Padme squad, defense makes protection up last longer. We learned that from Zareth Prevails. So health here on the circle for sure. Health here on the cross. And then health here for sure. And then, of course, I always recommend health in the primary if you can get her speed no less than 270. All right, let's go talk about that. So, guys, like I said, I'm trying to help people out. If you get, I always say this in my videos and not too many people reply in the comment section, so maybe they missed this part, but who is facing Kylo Ren on mass teams, right? You've got to be facing them. I've faced over 1,000. I can't be the only one. There is no Kylo Ren on mass team. I've done so many roster reviews. I know, and I've seen it in game. I faced over 1,000 squads. They cannot get faster than 265 with Kylo Ren on mass lead. So she's got to be 270. If you're over 280 speed, you're putting her on defense sometimes. That's what I'm doing. Mine's 289 speed. That's pretty fast for Padme. If you're over 300, it could be some overkill. You might be able to pass those mods on to toons that need to be faster. 275, 270 where she needs to be for Kylo Ren unmasked. If she's not that fast, crew will stun Padme. It happens all the time. I tested in Squad Arena. They're going to go after Snips because she's the weakest, and you can lose Snips. All right? So definitely... Padme's amazing. I love my Padme squad. R3, R4 is good. R3 is probably good with good mods. If you want her for Cran Core, R5. Alright, Princess Leia, she's cool to see. I did say that Padme needs a new hairstyle, right? She's hot, but look, her back looks good, but the front, it's all flat. It's terrible. Alright. So keep thinking. Okay, gotta look at Darth Vader. So I love Darth Vader. He is my favorite Star Wars hero and favorite toon in the game. So he is not maxed out yet, not a problem. Early game, if you're free to play, you've got to work on this stuff slowly. So that's why I respect everyone's grind. It could drive you nuts, the grind of this game. If you're not a really good Star Wars fan, it causes some people to quit. But keep with it. It's kind of like, Sims, like you're building your empire. You know what I mean? So stick with the game. It will get so much better, I promise you. So I have all his Zetas, but be careful. Read through them since I can't see them here on the screen. Definitely to me, merciless. You enter merciless all the time, and then I use them for leader. People probably don't use them as lead. Well, then again, you should be soloing with Vader, so probably do Zeta as lead, depending on how good it is. No escape, I think, is really good. I think you have to Zeta no escape, merciless for sure. Maybe save the lead for last, because I use them all the time. I love my Darth Vader. So early game players, you can shoot for 4 speed and 2 potency or 2 crit chance. Whatever your timer, but we're going to talk about Vader. So whatever you need more of that you can't get from the secondaries, like potency or crit chance, that should be your secondary set. You could also shoot for a crit chance triangle, but it's definitely 100% has to have offense percentage and speed in the secondary. You could, if you can get potency, even better, because not so many people have too much tenacity early in the game. He should be able to apply those dots. So definitely 4 speed, because you should be soloing with Vader. And then as you're growing mods, you're building mods, you want to shoot for either 4 critical damage or 4 offense mods with a potency secondary. In Division 7, there is so much resisting in the game. It is nasty. It gives me nightmares. So he's got to have potency, no less than, I'm going to say 85%, 90%. Mine's at like 107. He needs that. If he can't apply dots, you lose. My Vader is, I run with Bastard Fallen to give Vader extra 50%. I apply all the dots, the 3 damage over time and the speed down. So definitely on the cross, since I can't click up here. On the cross, you definitely want to have excuse me, potency primary, offense percentage and the speed in the secondary. Take whatever the 3rd and the 4th are. And then on the triangle, critical damage, but it must have offense percentage and speed in the secondary. On the arrow, it should have everything you're looking for your Vader. Speed in the primary, offense percentage, potency, and then crit chance. You got to farm for the perfect secondaries. Great mods take a long time, and since you're early Division 10, you have so much time to build great mods. Favorite them, always, that way you know where they are, you don't sell them and come back and work on them. So Vader, what's his stats right now? Doesn't have any mods on. Yeah, we can't really look at him. So my Vader's damage is 8,000 with critical damage mods. My speed's a little slow, but my potency 107. So Vader has been nerfed. He definitely needs some good mods. So what are you using your Darth Vader for? I would love to know. All right, Ahsoka. We'll look at Night Sisters in a second. Ahsoka sounds great. She can hit really hard. Health, yeah, she does need it for survivability. She does need a lot of crit chance. When she crits, she takes off the debuffs off of her and I think the weakest ally. Grandmaster Yoda, you definitely want to do 4 speed, and then no, you want to farm for 4 offense. That's the way to go. But you can use speed mods early on, but you'll definitely switch over to offense. 4 offense when you get to a later division, with 2 crit chance under JKR or 2 health under Padme. He's your damage dealer. He's got to hit hard. All right, we're going to look at Night Sisters and get out of here. All right, Grand Admiral Thrawn, he's got to be super fast. I have sped him up every single division as well. I have taken mods from Padme when she used to be over 300. I've taken mods from JKR when he used to be insane. Like my JKR used to be like 360, 370 speed. So I've moved him to Thrawn. Thrawn is super important in the game. To be able to literally control the situation, like Moff Gideon. I love Moff Gideon as well. You can fracture your opponent's best toon or pass Terminator to get the party started. I passed Terminator Bastard Fallen. She lay down those debuffs. Moff Gideon goes. I take away all their Terminator. I love my Vader squad. I need to do more shows on it. All right, Moff Gideon said, get him fast too. You have no mods on him. Okay, so let's go see Night Sisters and then we'll get out of here, guys. So I appreciate everyone watching my shows. Sometimes I just get into it, I put my head down and just don't talk too much to my crowd. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my shows. I'm growing an amazing community. I'm a bunch of new friends, and it's so fun in my Discord. I wish I could be in there more. I think I'm going to do a show on my Discord, how fun it is and how the great people that are in there. So guys, look at the Night Sisters. I hear you only need a Relic Old Daka for Asajj. I'd work on, you got Mother Talzin for sure. Nice as a zombie. I like spirit. Like, I face some spirit. So if I don't see spirit, I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. When I see a spirit, I'm like, I can't stand spirit. Because of the evasion. Alright, guys. Like I said, if you enjoy these roster reviews, blast that like button. Keep on sithing. And until next time, Darth Kimchi signing out.